Oh my god, it's getting so cold so quickly these days. I know, right? But look at you. Are you okay, miss? Would you want to wear my jacket for a bit? Yeah, sure. Here. I don't mind lending it to you. Hey. Just take the jacket. You're gonna get cold. Okay. Fine. We won't take the jacket. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm back here now. You know, uh, parents are getting old, family's getting old, and I just want to be closer to them. Just in case anything happens. So, fortunately, I was able to get a job back here, and so I came back. How have you been? Ah, I see. You wanna talk about it or something? It's about this ex of yours. Oh, an ex. Who never told you why he broke up with you? Oh, no, yeah, for sure. Definitely sounds like an asshole. Yeah. Oh, you, really hate this guy, don't you? Well, just maybe he had his reasons, you know? Yeah, I think so. Maybe he just had various reasons why he couldn't tell you. You know, it's possible. Well, I think perhaps it was something more than what you were thinking of. It was just something he absolutely could not have told you. And I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure he knew. I'm sure he knew very well that you cared a lot about him and that you loved him. Yeah, and I'm also sure he knew that if he had any problems, he could talk to you about it. I'm sure he knew that. Then why didn't he? Well, I'm just guessing, but probably because he was afraid of something, you know? This ex of yours. You know, sometimes people like to pretend they're a lot stronger than they are. Maybe your ex was like that. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe he was just super afraid. You know? Maybe he thought to himself, if he had told you, things wouldn't have ended well. Oh, really? That's what he said back then too? Well, maybe it's for a good reason, you know? Well, just because you deserve to know doesn't mean you should know. Maybe that's just what I'm thinking. And I'm sure he loved you too. I'm sure he he knew. Because because he probably spent a lot of nights losing sleep thinking about it. I mean, I don't know, but he probably still regrets it, you know? He probably still regrets it. I would think that he would, at least. Because at that time, he couldn't find another answer. Bringing it up to you wouldn't have done anything, is what he probably thought about. No, I never stopped loving you. That's not what it's about. He never stopped loving you. Then why? Because he thought he wasn't good enough. He knew he wasn't good enough. That's what I think he felt back then. No doubt he regrets it, but that's what he thought back then. He knew that his girlfriend was amazing. Spectacular, just the best. She was beautiful, caring, kind, smart. She was more than everything and anything he could have ever asked for. He himself knew that he was lucky to even have a girlfriend, as wonderful as she was. But, you know, that was the problem. That was the problem. She was going to be great. She was going to do great things. She's always been doing great things. Always. Always. People loved her. People respected her. People admired her. For the person she is and the work she's done. Everyone. She was amazing. The best. He wasn't. Never was. No matter how hard he tried, he could never reach. He could never reach her. They weren't on the same level. They never were. So, when they did their finals and, you know, eventually got their results back, he knew he had to do something. He fucked up. He didn't do so well. And even though they promised that they would go on to the same college, you know, that they would be able to walk together and be together, he knew that he could not because he sucked. Just wasn't very good at anything he did. And at that point, I thought that would have been better for you. For me to leave. I know it would have hurt you. Because I knew how much you loved me. I knew how much you cared. I knew. And I knew if I talked to you about it, you would do anything you could to help me. Anything. I knew you would. But wouldn't I have just been a burden? I provided you with nothing. I had nothing to offer except my love. But in this real world, that's not gonna save you. That's not gonna lead you a better life. I knew it would hurt you, but I told myself that pain that I was going to cause, it would not hurt more than the regret of you, like, being with me. That's why I never told you. And I regret it. I do. I never even got over you. I never got over you. I couldn't. Honestly, coming back here, part of me wished that maybe we'd cross paths again. I don't know why. I just... I think, to me at least, I wanted to finally give you an answer. Even though you might not have wanted to hear it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know I fucked up. I know I did. I was immature, I was hasty, I was afraid. And I mean, to be honest, I haven't really changed. Still afraid. I love you. I've never stopped loving you. And I'm sorry. I really am fucking sorry for not telling you. At first, I wanted to let you know. Maybe send you a text or get one of our mutual friends to pass you a message, but never did. Didn't even know where to start. What words would I even use? You know? I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't even know if that was the right thing to do. The day I told you that I wanted to break up with you and then I just walked away. As I was walking away, I already fucking, I didn't know what to do already. And honestly, for a long time, he couldn't even bring himself to do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I'm sorry. I know that this might not really matter, because, it's been quite a long time, but there's your answer. I'm sorry. And I'd understand if you wouldn't want to see me again, so I'm just gonna go now. It's been a pleasure to talk to you again. You're still as wonderful as ever. Have a great rest of your life. Huh? I know. I know I was stupid. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know I was stupid. I know. And I'm sorry. If I could turn back time, I would have done things differently. Yes. Huh? You missed me too? You're kidding. Why would you? You had no reason to. You missed me because you... Seriously? But I don't understand. Like, why though? You're... I'm sorry. I wasn't a very optimistic person. I could not... I didn't want to trust in that, and I'm sorry. I know. Just... I didn't think so. Just because we had love, trust, and care, I wasn't confident that things would work out great for the two of us. I still love you, and I want to be with you again. I really want to be with you again. You want to be with me as well? Even if I don't exactly provide anything? My love? And that's enough? I have no idea how happy I made you. Fuck me. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I didn't know. And I didn't. It's okay. 'Cause now I know. Yeah, I know. Now I know. My love is enough. And I promise you, I will continue loving you. And I will continue doing my best. I mean, recently I've been doing pretty good at work, so... You're proud of me? I love you so much. I really do, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, at least we're together again. I really don't understand how you're able to be so positive and whatnot. No, I love that about you. Always have.